on, everybody? It's that Ike's Tech Talk weekly live stream. You already know how it goes down on a Thursday night with your boy Ike. So, like I said, I'm pretty excited about this one, man. Got some new toys to play with. Where's my my other new toy is over there charging. But yeah, new toys to play with. You already know. As techies, nothing's more fun than getting brand new toys to play with, man. So brand new toys to play with. Bring you guys coverage, the whole 9 yards. But said before we get too far into it, man, I gotta ask. Kind of bumped the mic, my bad. But before we get into it, video check, audio check. How's everything sounding? How's everything looking? Hopefully everything's good. Don't forget to bump up that stream into 1440p. That extra crispiness, the extra goodness, the extra goodness. Uh, good to go, good to go. Hey, appreciate that, MPT. Appreciate that. Yeah. So, like I said, guys, should be a fun one tonight. Audio, video should be good to go. At least it looks to be good on my end. All good, all good. So, gonna go ahead and get right into roll call, man. Y'all already here in droves, ready to go, ready to go. So the homie Jason C starting it off with the jokes already. Said, what's good, my dude? He said, we coming through live from the Black Lab Junior studio. You already know how we do, man. The Black Lab Junior studio, man. Yo, Lewis, what's going on, man? Hope you feeling better, dog. Hope everything is good to go with you, man. I have Miss Shay, Queen of Steeler Nation in the building. Said hello all. Hello. MPT said, I'm ready. Did it an impromptu stream, and that was crazy. I have so much fun going live. Need to get back into making videos, but something just doesn't feel the same. What doesn't feel the same, Mike? I know sometimes it's like we have like those moments where that spark or that drive, that motivation just isn't there. I kind of was feeling kind of similar, and that's why I asked you, what feels different. I kind of had like this weird kind of not slump, but like just if I felt a little off. It was nothing about my videos or nothing. It's just I personally felt a little off, taking on a little bit more responsibility at work, so not as much free time, a little bit more tired, that type of thing. So that could be part of it. But yeah, man, and I had someone who I didn't think watched my videos comment on one of my videos, and it's a pretty big deal for me. So I guess I'm not gonna put them on blast or anything like that, but yeah, it was a pretty big deal for me. So when I seen that, it kind of just like ignited and was like, yo, this is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, we do this. You never know who's watching. Make that next video your best video. So like I said, it really sparked that fire, man, and really kind of made me like, you know what, let's go. So it was definitely cool. Yo, Umar, what's going on, man? What's up with you? Hope everything is good, dog. Hey, he said 10. Savage is in the building, man. What's up? What's going on with you? Hey, Bradley, what's up, man? How you doing? Got the homie LaShawn in the building. You already know. Hey, and tomorrow, Ignite Hours, open mic night with the homie Holla at Your Boy. Definitely make sure that y'all go and check him out tomorrow. Words are hard. Hey, MPT coming in with the bars. He said, what up, people? Y'all all better get hype. Don't forget to hit that like for my brother Ike. And if you don't like it, take a hike. MPT coming in with the bars. Yo, when can we get that mixtape, dog? When we getting that mixtape? Brad said, we all good. All right, that's what's up. Yo, Johan, what's going on, man? What's going on? Hope everything is good with you as well. Hey, LaShawn said, lurking in the background while editing. Okay, not a problem. My dog working on that fire. I already know how it goes. Hey, Genosis, what's up, man? Hope everything's good with you, my guy. Hey, he said 95% better. Thanks for, hey, cuz, man, like I said, we all family here, so we all got to take care of each other, dog. Make sure we all good to go. Just got an email. I thought it was something else. Okay, we're good. That's one of the new toys. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm like back at having an actual backlog of videos to do. For a while, it was like I kind of like I'm the type like if I don't have like that drive or that feeling like I want to put this video out, I won't do it. I'll just kind of hang back and take a break. But I was kind of feeling like that a little bit. It's not that I mean, because I had the S22 Ultra, so I was like, I mean, obviously you can make content in droves on that particular device, right? But like I said, I just kind of started to feel ultimately kind of just like, yeah, it's dope. Pretty much all the content that I wanted to talk about, it's already been put out there, and the people that are putting it out are doing a phenomenal job. So I'd rather link their stuff, man. Get them some shine as well. Hey, he said, Lou, glad to see you back in action. Same, man. You already know. Yo, Sep Dog, what's going on, man? He said, gonna listen to you on the store. Okay, no problem. Hey, Renz, what's going on, man? I hope everything is good with you, my guy. MPT said I much prefer I'm guessing you mean life. Life right now, I feel like it's more live, my bad. I'm reading that super brain. What's going on? I much prefer live right now and feel like it's more me and fun. Maybe I need to put some randomness and craziness into the videos. Yeah, definitely a little bit of your personality, dude. Like I said, I found you or whatever and started watching your content mainly just because I loved your perspective. Like like it was one situations where it's like I would have one perspective and you would always have another perspective, whether that was, something differing from mine, but it was always a valuable perspective or something that I didn't quite think about, right? And that's always, and I've told you before, that's always what's drawn me to your content, like always, dude. So putting a little bit more of yourself is not a problem at all, man. Can't be all, business and games. I like to keep it, as chill as possible. That's why when I make mistakes on video, like in a video, I'm gonna probably be dropping either tomorrow or Monday. It'll probably be Monday, in all honesty, because I'm pretty burnt out from work. Work has been a whole hassle, in all honesty, but it'll probably be Monday. But if I'm working, I bumped my microphone and I left it in. Like, hey, I'm a human, dude. I'm not MKBHD and none of them other guys, dude. Like, I'm not trying to make this like a movie or nothing. Like, this is just me doing my thing. Like, I'm having a conversation with a normal person. If I bump my mic while I'm talking to somebody, I'm not gonna, stop and try to edit it out or nothing. I'm gonna just keep riding with it. So it's all good. He said, when I need to trade in, what? Trade in your Pixel 6 Pro? What are you thinking about trading it in for? Hey, Raymond said, what up, people? What up with you, my good sir? What up, what up, what up? I'm done with you, Ray. I see your comment under that one. I see you. I feel more freedom with live versus recorded, and I need to get past that. Yeah, I definitely could see that for sure, man. I could definitely say you do feel more like you can just kind of do your thing. That's why I've always liked doing both. You know what I mean? Where it's like I have my videos, so that's more of like people who are looking for something, super specific or whatever the case may be. And then if you want to just catch me vibing, chilling, relaxing, we could be talking about food one minute, then we talking about anime the next minute, then we talking about, this phone, this tablet, computer, whatever. It's literally, these live streams never are like super focused, right? Like I don't want this to be like a transactional type of piece of content. I want this to just be freeform. We all literally just sitting here vibing and just chilling, man. Like I gotta give a shout out, it's not so much that I'm trying to copy him or anything like that, but technically T, I kind of always felt that vibe when going into his live streams. Like I was going in and watching his live streams before I even started uploading content. And I always felt like with his live streams, it's always very much like I'm just sitting vibing with the homies and we all just chilling, having a good time, right? Like it's like if you're out with all your homies, some, a couple of your homies might be having a little side conversation over here doing their thing. Then you got some people talking about this and everybody focuses here. So I've always liked having the live streams feel like that. Right, we may have certain things to talk about here and there if there's like an Apple event or like OnePlus 10 Pro just came out, stuff like that. But for the most part, I never want these to feel kind of like scripted or like hyper focused. Like last week we talked about anime pretty much the entire stream. Like these really have no real focus. It's just let's all hang out and have a good time, yo. Simple as that. Yo, Barry, what's going on, man? And yo, Barry gonna have a dude broke, dog. Well, not broke because I mean got it for free, but yo, Barry, you wasn't lying, dog. You wasn't lying. I only had it, like I said, honeymoon phase is still in full effect, man. But so far, like the things that you was telling me, I instantly noticed. Instantly noticed. I asked you about shutter lag. I already tested it out and was like, Sammy, y'all really don't have no excuse no more. Like y'all don't. I'm sorry. Like y'all just don't. Y'all don't have any excuse anymore when it comes to shutter lag. Animations, y'all don't have an excuse anymore. Like this thing is absolute butter. Like, and the thing is even on like people were trying to say like Android 12 kind of gave hiccups here and there, kind of made the UI on phones kind of janky and stuff like that. And this thing is butter. I already downloaded all my apps. I just haven't like set up my home screen and put my folders in and all of that. I haven't done that yet, but like all my apps and stuff is already on here. Main SIM card is in here. With my clone SIM, because I have T-Mobile digits, but my clone SIM is over in the Duo. So I'm kind of carrying both side by side. Got a pretty dope video idea for the Duo too. I'm gonna keep it to myself though, because like I said, I want to do it as somebody who owns the device or whatever. So it's gonna be pretty fun, man. Gonna be pretty fun. Dog said another day, another dollar, another Android update for OnePlus. Is it an update? I mean, I got the T-Mobile variant. I know T-Mobile is trash when it comes to software updates. Cause that was I think I even talked to Barry about that. And when it comes to updates with T-Mobile and OnePlus phones, bro, absolute trash, bro. Like when I got my OnePlus 7 Pro, I flashed it over to the international ROM. And then the rest of my OnePlus phones that I had since then were unlocked. I never wanted to go T-Mobile. But the T-Mobile deal for the 10 Pro was just way too good to pass up on. Like I had the Pixel 5 with my broken SIM tray. Well, it wasn't really broken, but with my SIM tray issues, literally they took it and this was free. I've had T-Mobile for 10 years, so the whole bill credit situation doesn't bother me. I ain't, I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, like, yeah, bruh, it was too good not to take them up on that offer, man. My Pixel 5 was just sitting in the drawer collecting dust anyway. Dog said, hey, I have Material UG board now. I thought it already had that. Well, again, I just got mine, so I don't know. You might be right. I don't know. Umar said, another 6 Pro for larger storage. Oh, you need the 512, homie? Dang. That sucks, man. Because I know the 512s are like super hard to get. I know for a while there was a couple people who were waiting for Google to come back in stock with the 512s, and no luck on that, man. No luck on that. Jason said, you're not a YouTube robot. That's good to know. Facts, man. Facts. Barry, it's pretty fire so far. Like I said, I got to give it some time, man, because you already know honeymoon effect is in full force. But so far, I'm feeling it, dog. I'm feeling it. The animations feel like if you're a person who cares about like fluid animations, it's so fluid, dog. Like it's so fluid that even when you go, because you can go into the settings and you can actually make the animations faster. So it's not like doing the whole from 1 to 0.5 like you do on Samsung phones where it makes the animation faster. Yeah, but it feels more like abrupt and almost kind of janky because it's so abrupt. Like boom, boom. It's not like fluid, right? And with the 10 Pro, they have a setting where it's like medium, slow, and fast. I think it is for the animation speed. I turned it on the fastest option, and they still feel super fluid, So definitely can say I love it for sure, man. Definitely. Yo, Barry, butter. And it's on Android 12. I haven't tried out Twitter on it yet. I haven't signed into my Twitter account, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But yeah, butter. Only thing I noticed so far where it wasn't butter was the YouTube app, because I guess OnePlus by default ramps that down to 60 hertz for scrolling, which I get it, battery, but just let me make the decision to do it. So I already downloaded a third-party app that I had to use for my 9 Pro when I had that. Called, I think it's like Auto Hertz or Auto, yeah, it's Auto HZ. Let me make sure. Auto HZ. So I'm gonna use that. That way YouTube will be 120 hertz as well as everything else. Because I want everything to be 120 hertz just for the sake of consistency. Not so much because I need 120 hertz in the YouTube app, but just for the sake of consistency. No, still Oxygen OS Genosis. It's like that right now. I think it's like the hybrid, where it's like half Oxygen and half color OS, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Barry actually answered. Yeah, he said it is Oxygen OS. About device, yeah, I think it is Oxygen OS, homie. Yeah. Oh yeah, Oxygen OS. I see it. Yeah. Oxygen OS. And then their update, or they're supposed to be working on something down the pipeline for their, like, I guess it's their Android 12L update or something like that. But they're working on something in the pipeline too. So can't wait to see what they do with that. Yes, clone sim. So long story short, I have T-Mobile digits. So with T-Mobile digits, you can take one line, so like my main line, and split it across, well, not split it, but have it across two phones. So you get two SIM cards for one line, right? So if someone calls my phone, both my phones ring. And then if somebody texts my phone, I get the text message on both phones. Only thing is the threads obviously don't sync up, right? So what I personally do if I'm carrying two devices, I have, one device actually have Google Messages normally, the application, and then the other device I'll have messages in the web and I'll save it for the Progressive Web app, or yeah, the Progressive Web app, I think it's called. But I'll save it to the home screen and then I can use that as if it was an application. So that way all my threads stay synced, all my phone calls come to both phones, all of that good stuff. So pretty dope, man. Definitely take a look at it. It is kind of, I'm not gonna say it's steep. I think it's like an extra $20 a month with T-Mobile. I think it's like $20 a month, like almost like $20 a month. And yeah, for me, somebody who likes to generally carry two devices, it works out pretty well, man. Lewis said, "Congrats on your rapid growth." Yo, appreciate it, man. Like I said, I'm just out here trying to stay consistent, dude. Even if it's just a live stream, a week or something, man. I'm trying to stay consistent and push out some type of content every week, every week. I stay on XDA with OnePlus. Pete Lau messed up the gravy train. Yeah, a lot of people say, since Carl Pay left, OnePlus has kind of been going downhill and stuff like that. And I could see some of the like some of it being warranted, right? Because like some of the things that they're doing. But I mean, like I said, I haven't spent enough time with it to really give anything definitive, but I like it, man. Like I'm not opposed to anything on here. They give you it kind of feels like having it kind of feels like one UI but without good lock, if that makes sense. Where like there's a lot of customization, a lot of functionality, a lot of cool features, man. And it's baked in. You don't have to download a third party app being good lock or worry about, it being in your region and stuff like that. They have a lot of good customization here, man. But it's like they have a lot of good customization, but it doesn't sacrifice fluidity and speed to have it, right? I always feel like with Samsung offering so much, it always makes their devices almost feel like they're kind of being slowed down, kind of, if that makes sense. Because like with my Samsung devices, I can't use the normal Android gestures. I cannot use them. The animations are too choppy and too janky, and it bugs me. I know I'm getting super Chris Perillo with this, but yo, I can see the frames dropping, and it bugs my eyes. It annoys me. Like how people are with the PWM, I can see the animations like that. And it's really annoying. Fly was flying around, and it's super annoying, man. Super annoying. It's a very light skin over ColorOS, which is curb stomping most OEMs for smoothness. Right now, late builds of 12L and 13 are the only things competing. Yeah. After, like I say, using it, and the thing is, what I tend to find out, bro, and I don't know if you experience this as well, because I don't know if you use live wallpapers, but like my AMOLED live wallpaper that I pretty much use on all my Android phones. Kind of not trying to get my light in there, but yeah, like my AMOLED live wallpaper that I always use, this wallpaper is like the true testament if a device is smooth and fluid. On all my Samsung devices, when I throw this on and I throw on the normal Android navigation gestures, it's like you can see the choppiness. Like you can see it. On my Pixel, handles it with no problem. My Surface Duo 2, it's like here and there, but I think the choppiness with that is more so because it's the Duo, where it's like they're really stretching what Android was intended to do, right? Versus it being like a smoothness issue. But here on the OnePlus 10 Pro, bruh, no issues whatsoever. Like I saw T's tweet where he was talking about how he was kind of feeling like he wanted to pick one up. And I kind of was feeling the same way. And like I said in that tweet, I feel like this is going to be one of those devices that is great, but super slept on because well, let's be real, super slept on because it doesn't have Samsung on the back or Apple on the back. So people are going to have to find a reason for it not to be good, right? In terms of bugs and stuff like that, I honestly haven't read too much of anything. Haven't seen too much of anything. There might be like those OnePlus quirks that people don't like, and I can understand that. It's all subjective, but like I said, so far so good, man. But honeymoon phase is still in full effect, man, for this and my Duo. I'll probably wait for the 7 Pro 512. To be honest, can't hold all my games, music, videos on my phone. Yeah, that's always a crappy feeling, dude. When you're running out of space and stuff like that, like, ugh. It's just a really bad feeling. It's just really tough to find those 512s, man. I think I've only seen Google restock on those one time ever. I assume you feeling it pretty significantly more than the S22 Ultra. It's still too early for me to tell for sure, Jason. I'll say that there's certain aspects of it that I already know I like over the S22 Ultra. There's no shutter lag in the camera. I've already tested that. It's literally no shutter lag in the camera. I hit the button, it takes the photo. I love that. That's pretty much like the first thing that I actually test now when it comes to phones. Funny thing is though that I found out too, even Surface Duo too, zero shutter lag. I talked to Shane over at Scary If Literal, the homie Shane, and Shane was like, it wasn't always like that, but they just improved it through what? Software. So anytime anybody tries to come at me talking about, no, you know, it's definitely hardware, it's hardware. No, it is software. Samsung, fix it, please. Fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. So, like I said, certain aspects of it that I already know I like more than the S22 Ultra, but I can't say which one I definitively like more for right now. Cause Samsung, man, is they made a great device with the S22 Ultra, man. Great device with the S22 Ultra. Hey, Ren said it, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, yo. Facts, facts. Color OS with a super light skin. Okay, bet. I figured it was, so it's almost like having a skin on top of a skin, Barry, like kind of having like Color OS on top of Android, then Oxygen OS on top of Color OS. Got some Inception going on there. Nice, nice, nice. Bradley said that's why when all those that want the phone to fail say OnePlus to settle, I shake my head and say they're the new punching bag. Yeah, man, and it sucks, bro. It's like you don't have to like the thing that I feel like people don't understand is that you can praise a device. You can praise a device, talk about how it's better than even a device that you use on the daily basis, right? But that doesn't mean that you have to use that device, right? Like take and I used to primarily, you know, use the iPhone, whatever. I haven't used my iPhone in it's kind of scary. I think in almost like a couple of months. When did I get my PC? I have my PC for like 2 weeks so right now. So maybe about a good 3 weeks or a month as of right now. But like, yeah, coming from the iPhone. I used to tell people all the time, dude, Samsung is killing Apple when it comes to this. Google's killing Apple when it comes to this. OnePlus is killing Apple when it comes to this. Like, I have no problem, regardless of what I carry on a day-to-day base. I have no problem giving other manufacturers praise where praise is due. Right? I'm gonna give praise where it's due and feedback and criticism where it's due as well. So it's like I don't understand why people don't understand that. Like right now, I'm hearing people literally take one aspect of the device and literally write it off because of that. Like right now, I'm hearing, oh, the front-facing camera only shoots video at 1080p 30, which don't get me wrong, OnePlus, $900 phone, give me 4K, at least 4K 30. At least give me 4K 30. So I agree with that aspect. It is definitely a con, but that one con doesn't make this whole device bad, right? If I could literally, and I don't know if it is one of the trade-ins, but like if my parents were on Magenta Max because they don't have the Magenta Max plan, if they were, I would have instantly told my dad, he's rocking an S9 right now. Dad, go trade in your S9, get a OnePlus 10 Pro. Easiest recommendation I would have made. Easiest recommendation I would have made. One, he would have got it for free. And two, this is a lot of device, man. And I hate the fact that it's going to be so slept on just because it doesn't get the same amount of coverage as, you know, an Apple device or a Samsung device. Like that, it bothers me, man. It bothers me. It bothers me. People were talking about that before the phone even launched. Even with the Vivo X Fold. Oh my, I've never seen so many people talk so much trash about a device that they don't have in my life. Oh, it's definitely not gonna beat the Fold 4. It definitely can't beat the Fold 3. You know, you're getting all of these updates, and you know the whole. Somebody even had the audacity to say, oh, it doesn't have the under display camera, so the Z Fold 3 is better. Bro, have you used the under display camera on the Z Fold 3? It's trash. It's not good. You should only be using it for video calls. Like, it just boggles my mind how in a box people put themselves, yo. Like, another point to that, is like Eric over for Wire Wednesday last night. His the whole focus of the stream was like, kind of talking about why technology is boring or whatever. And I put in a chat message. I'm like, dude, whoever is saying that tech is boring, I guarantee you they are reviewing these same type of devices over and over, or maybe not even reviewing, but they're buying the same devices over and over. The newest iPhone, the newest Samsung phone, and there's nothing wrong with buying those devices, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with buying those, but we already know that like the slab form factor in terms of phones, they've hit their peak. There's very little that they can do to change this stuff year over year. So if you continue to upgrade every year, you can't complain that the upgrade is boring and that they only changed a few things, because it's incremental. It's incremental, and that's okay because it's matured. But when you have things like foldables, dual screen phones, import devices that are literally pushing the bar in terms of charging speeds, in terms of what a foldable device can do as a no compromise device, because I don't care what nobody say, the Vivo X Fold is a no compromise foldable. The main the whole like the main negatives that I have with the Fold 3 is the battery life, which if the charging speed was faster, I could kind of forgive the battery life somewhat. But battery speed charging wise is pretty mediocre to lower tier. And then the camera set, the camera set on the Fold 3. Now, they're not terrible or trash, but it's like they're nowhere near as good as they could be. Whereas this Vivo X Fold is literally a flagship camera setup in its fullest, man. You're getting four focal lengths, 1x, ultra wide, 2 telephoto cameras. I think one at 2x and then one at 5x, periscope zoom. Like, bro, and people are talking trash about it. It's like, dude, what? I just can't, man. People need to, like, seriously broaden your horizons, man. Pick up a OnePlus device. You might find some things about it that you like over what Apple and Samsung are doing. Go pick up that IQ9 what is it, IQ 900 Pro or whatever. Pick up one of those. I think those were on Giztop for like $800 for the base model, which is the same as the base model for this. So it's like $800, man, and you're getting the best in-display fingerprint sensor on any smartphone currently. Like, it's like you gotta broaden your horizons a little bit, man. Stop using the same stuff over and over again and complaining that stuff is boring. Broaden your horizons. Try new stuff, man. Try new stuff. I love trying new tech, man. It's things like the Duo, the Fold, because y'all know how I was this close to hitting that pre-order button on that Vivo X Fold last night or early this morning. I was so close, man. They want 1,800 for it. I was so close. So close to hitting that order button. Only reason I didn't is because I know the homie at Ben's Gadget Reviews, he does like all of like the import device, pretty much any device that comes out, he gets his hands on it. I know he's gonna have it in like a week and a half. I'm gonna wait for his review because he's an absolute boss when it comes to the import devices. Yo, Roberto, what's going on, dude? What's going on? What's going on? Hope everything is good with you, man. That's funny. Ike Perillo on on the lookout for those animations. Yo, facts, Jason, facts. Like, people used to give Chris so much crap for talking about fluidity and smoothness in terms of like using your phones. And it's like, for me, that's something that matters so much. Good polish, seamlessness. That's the kind of stuff that wins me over as a user. I love features, don't get me wrong. Who doesn't like more features? But when it comes to like polish, smoothness, fluidity, it just makes the phone feel so much better to use, man. I just don't understand how, Google can figure that out. OnePlus can figure that out. Vivo can figure that out. Like, all of these other manufacturers have figured that out. Because in all honesty, when I'm thinking about animations, the only company I can say that for devices that I've used, because I've used a Xiaomi device, I've used OnePlus, I haven't used Vivo yet. I've obviously used Google devices. I've used iOS devices. The only manufacturer that I've ever complained about their animations is Samsung. That's the only one that I've complained about. The only one. So it's like, how can everyone else figure this out and you still haven't figured it out? And you're like the front runner or like the front man for Android. right? It's just like, and again, I'm not trying to bash Samsung or nothing like that. They make awesome phones. I'm literally reading the chat off of a Tab S8 Ultra. Like, I'm not a Samsung hater, but it's just like, how can other people figure this stuff out and y'all still have not figured this out yet? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Not gonna lie, I like the battery optimization on OnePlus, but let me choose what to optimize. Of course, the big three will drain your battery no matter. Yeah, and that's definitely true to two-step, dog. I always feel that way too. Give the user the option and let them kind of customize the experience how they want it to be. If they want to completely nuke their battery in 3 hours because they want to run it to the max, let them do that. If they want to, turn on the optimization to 110%, you know what I'm saying, and save battery like crazy, let them do that too. Hey, Jeff, blessings on your day, man. Hope everything is good with you, man. Hey, 13 people watching. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. But MKBHD won't say that, but he'll tell you don't buy the Pixel 6 Pro because the fingerprint reader is too slow for him. So I watched this video. I did watch this video, man. And I gotta say, like, right off the bat, regardless of the fact that my experience is on the complete opposite side of the spectrum as his, I do have to give him props and kudos for going back and putting his SIM back in the phone and giving it another shot. I do have to give him that respect. I do feel like at this point, maybe go out and try, and I'm saying like try to get a replacement like RMA, but maybe go and pick up a different device, right? I mean, there's other people at his studio that use Pixel devices regularly. I don't know what their experience is like. They haven't talked about it really, but yeah, like if you're having that bad of an experience, I can say definitely by now I probably would have picked up another one. And again, that's just me. Now maybe he's in the camp where it's like I shouldn't have to do that, and I agree with him, right? No phone should be so buggy that you have to go get a replacement. But the thing is, that's why we have the whole return period and exchange period and all of that. Because I can tell you one thing's for sure, two things for certain. If this turns out to be a defective unit, I'm taking this joint back and getting another one, right? Especially if I got MKBHD money, and that's not a dig at him. I'm just saying, if I got that kind of guap, like I'm not in homie's pockets or talking about how he should do his channel. I'm just saying for my personal use, I personally would have tried to get a replacement at this point. Just like I said, just 100% me, right? So who knows? But again, I have to give him props because he did put his SIM back in and give it another shot. So I got to give him props. Like I said, if somebody asked me, I definitely recommend the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro, especially on 12L. I definitely recommend those devices. But at the end of the day, excuse me, at the end of the day, I think Shane from Scary If Literal in his tweet put it the best way, right? Him and Lenny were talking about it. Lenny from Purposefully Pixel. But I think they put it perfectly. MKBHD, and a lot of people forget this. He's a tech reviewer the same way that I'm a tech reviewer, the same way that, LaShawn's a tech reviewer, the same way that Lewis is a tech reviewer, the same way that MPT is a tech reviewer. He's a tech reviewer just like us. Now, is his production quality crazy, ridiculously good? And all? Yes, absolutely. Fantastic. Literally feel like I'm watching a movie when I'm watching his stuff most of the time, right? But at the end of the day, it's his opinion. It's his experience. So two things that we should gain from that. Number one, we shouldn't fault this man or we shouldn't fault or bash this man for the experience that he's having. If that's his experience, man, that's his experience. Because if I have a bad experience with a phone, I'm going to talk about it. Simple as that. I'm not going to pull no punches. I'm going to talk about it. I don't care who it's from, right? And then number two, we also have to keep in mind, watch multiple reviews. Just because he had that kind of experience doesn't mean that you can't go watch, say, like, trying to think of, I literally went blank and I don't want to say people who I know, but like you can go watch somebody else's review and they gave the Pixel a glowing review. They loved it, their favorite phone ever. So it's one of those things where don't just watch one person and make your decision off of that. Don't just watch my content and make your decision off of that, because things that matter to me may not matter to somebody else. Things that don't matter to other people, Samsung and their animations, that kind of stuff matters to me. Right? So you can't just watch one person, man. You can't do it. Can't do it. Genosis said, looking on the site is 128. Yeah, they used to, when it first came out, dog, they had the 128, 256, and a 512. And now I guess they only doing, 128. I don't know. Facts, meaning I will sit back and be enjoying my 10 Pro while others sit scared because it's not Apple and Samsung. Facts, Barry. And it's like the thing is, people are so scared to try something a little bit different. Now, if this is, your only phone and it works for you, because generally people don't switch because they're having a great experience. They normally switch because they're having a bad experience, or there's something across the pond that they want. Maybe it's a feature that Samsung offers that you can't get on an iPhone, something like that. But if you're pretty platform agnostic, meaning you can use anything, try something new. Try a OnePlus. Try an import, right? A lot of people was talking so much trash about, import devices and, this, and then the third, no customer support. I literally pulled my Xiaomi Mi 11 out of my drawer. I've had that phone since, last year? Yeah, I've had that phone since last year, summertime. So I've had it for almost a year. Literally pulled it out, booted it up. I got software updates waiting for me. The phone still runs buttery smooth. And this is a year later. Bro, people need to stop. Broaden them horizons, man. Try some new stuff. That's all. Hey, Techful Tech, what's going on, man? What's going on? Hey, Inception in this piece. You already know. Can you specify what service that's called on T-Mobile, please? They keep trying to put me on Digits, which is free from my understanding. So, Roberto, there's a couple of different options in Digits. You have, because Digits is kind of like a whole way to connect your devices, right? So you have, I guess I'll kind of talk about two of them. So you have the one that I explained where you have, you take any one line on your account. For me, it's my main line, obviously, and you can split that between two SIM cards. All your messages and calls will go to both devices that you have those SIM cards in. That one I want to say is like $20 a month. It might be $10 if you do auto bill pay, I think, but I'm pretty sure it's $20. And then they have another version, which is you can take two separate lines and bring it on one device. So I can have my main line and a work line all linked on one SIM card into one phone. So it's almost like if you were running one SIM and an eSIM, it's kind of like that, but only your line's on the T-Mobile account. So I'm not sure which one they're talking about in terms of one being free. But there's a lot of kind of Digits options. So you kind of want to, it's one of those things you want to research a little bit if you're interested in it, and then kind of go in knowing what you're talking about. Because I'm going to be honest, when you go to these T-Mobile stores, and I can't speak against mine because the dude, I'm pretty sure he's not watching this, but Joe, you're an absolute boss, man. Every time I go into the T-Mobile across the street from me and the homie Joe is there, me and him have a good talk. Speaking of which, he was telling me that people still come in upset at the fact that Apple took chargers out of the box. And Samsung too, but he was telling me, he's like, people still come in upset about that. It just kind of blew my mind that people are upset about that. I mean, rightfully so, but it just kind of surprised me. I thought everybody was kind of like, it is what it is, but no, people come in upset. But yeah, do your research, go in knowing what you're looking for. Go in knowing, what you're trying to do, and be able to explain it to them, and you should be okay. Umar said, please don't browse r/Android. I beg you. I think I'm either part. No. I'm not part of r/Android. I have each individual device split up. So I'm in the Pixel subreddit. I'm in the OnePlus subreddit. I'm in the Duo subreddit. So I normally like to go out and kind of do it rather than just r/Android. I see way too many people just flaming this device and flaming that device and doing stuff like that, and it just bugs me. Lewis said, tech is not boring for me. It's not boring for me either, dog. I'm loving it, man. Vivo, bro, with that X Fold, they pretty much made the most complete foldable, right? The only foldable I feel like could probably give it a run for its money is the Huawei Mate X2, but I can't get Google Play services up and running on that easily. Now, I think it might be possible. I think Gigi did it, but like I said, it's not just pick it up. Google services is already on there, which is kind of what I'm looking for. But yeah, like I said, they're killing it, dude. And I'm telling you, I'm waiting for there's two reviewers that I'm waiting for. There's two. One of them is Ben's Gadget Review, and then the other one, Technic. Technic, love watching his content on the imported devices, man. Absolutely love it. Now, when it comes to actually helping me make my decision, that's Ben's Gadget Review all day, every day. Technic, I mainly like to watch him because he really dives in and talks about, what you're getting in the box, the specs, and a lot of those devices we don't get here in the States. So it's dope to watch his videos, and he kind of covers everything in one shot. Cameras, benchmarks, all that good stuff. So definitely dope. Like them both. Tech is what you make it. People don't appreciate enough what we are able to do today with phones. Jason, that's a point that's so underrated. Like, just the fact that I can be anywhere in the world and just pick up my phone and talk to anybody else in the world, over, say, well, I don't use Facebook, but say over Twitter, stuff like that. The fact that I literally have people who I talk to regularly every day on Twitter, man, like every day, and they're literally different countries, stuff like that. Like, tech brings us together way too much for us to say, well, because you use an Apple, you are a sheep. Like, it just tech is way too dope, and it does way too much for us to be sitting here being separated about it. And that's just me being real. Yeah, IQ 9 Pro, bro, $800. Absolute still at that price, man. Absolute still at that price. Yo, Migs, what's up, my dude, man? I hope everything's going good, dog. Appreciate you coming through, man. He said, but I also need those North American bands. I know with the Vivo, I already like cross-checked the bands. I know they have one band for 5G. I don't know how it works if they have one band versus having them all, but it does have one band that T-Mobile has, and then everything else would be 4G LTE. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to web browsing speeds and watching YouTube, I've never had an issue on 4G LTE. So even if I did get the Vivo X Fold and only could use 4G, one, it's gonna save me battery, so I'm cool in that regard. And two, 4G LTE has always been perfectly fine and fast for me, man. Yo, this new update for OnePlus just gave me Material U. Good job, Petey. That's what's up. Had to clear my throat. My bad, guys. Tech is not boring at all, but I will say I wish we had more operating systems to choose from. Give me something else besides. Yo, Migs, I do agree with that, though. I do agree with that, man. Like we definitely need another player. It just seems like every time there is, another player in the game, it just seems like they can't do it because of like app support. Like Windows Phone, for example, app support. WebOS kind of died out too. I miss WebOS greatly. The Palm Pre, oh God, the Palm Pre was so good, man. Palm Pre was so fire. So fire, man. He said, yes, you will either have to wait or grab it from Giz Top. Check the band, though. They won't install. Oh, you're talking about something with OnePlus. If Ike is a Samsung hater, then Chef Boyardee hates his spaghetti. Yo, facts, Biggs. Facts, dog. Facts. Too many people want to invalidate someone's opinion because said person has a significant, and that's literally what Shane and Lenny was talking about. They were like, the only difference between me and the bigger YouTubers is the follower count. Just because someone says that they don't like a device doesn't mean that it's a bad device. They just personally don't like the device. It is what it is. It's just their opinion, man, and that's okay. Hey, what's up, my brother? Hope everything's good with you, Galen. What's up? No, if you're talking to me, no problem, man. Like I said, it's super complicated, but once you get it set up and the person who you're doing it with knows what they're doing, you're golden, man. You're golden. Oh, you're talking about the OnePlus Genosis. Okay. And the thing about Xiaomi is that they have a great user community that's always ready to help with anything. That's how the OnePlus community used to be back in the day, bro. I remember picking up the OnePlus 7 Pro, and that was like my first like real foray with OnePlus devices. And I remember going into like the OnePlus like community forums, and I had never posted in any of those things, man. I had never posted on Reddit, none of that stuff, because I'm like, people just way too disrespectful and kind of ignorant about stuff. So yeah, I posted in one of those OnePlus community in the app, the OnePlus community thing, and somebody right away within like 5 minutes, oh, go in, do this, and that'll fix your issue. Super helpful, man. Like I loved it. Now I haven't, did it in a while, so who knows how they are, but yeah, man, I absolutely loved it, dude. The free one is the second number deal they have now, where you can get a number to give out to people you don't want to have your main number. They'll do the first one for free. Oh, okay, NPC. So there you go, Roberto, right there. He kind of explained that aspect of it. He said, I run r/Android Circle Jerk, and it's so hard to clown them when they do it for me. That's so funny. I had something like that at work happen this week where like this dude tries so hard to be like the main guy, especially like when our boss is out. And he just ended up digging himself into a hole, like just clowned himself. It's just so much fun to watch them just dig a hole. Like, bro, you're just tripping. He said, "Nah, Ike, you want Mr. Beast's private island money." I mean, I would love the money. I don't want none of the fame, and I don't want nobody knowing my name though. I like if I hit the lottery day tomorrow, bro, I would ghost. I would ghost. I would literally put out, on my community post, my Twitter feed, I post one more video like, yo, I'm out. I'm out. And I don't even know if I would. I mean, I probably would still make content and still live stream and stuff like that, but there would be no way anybody could find me. Only people that would be able to find me is like intimate family. Like I'm talking, I wouldn't even have certain family members know where I'm at. Like I'm ghost if I hit the lotto, dog. I'm out. I'm out. I'ma literally retire early and just buy me a nice house. Nobody gonna know where I'm at and just make content, dude. That's it. That's it. Play with gadgets all day, every day. Oh, there's a new laptop out? Let me cop that. Doodle said, what are the most used apps on all phones? I probably would say like YouTube and social media. Probably. My OnePlus 9 Pro has 256, 12 gigabytes. I got the big one. I keep hearing OnePlus 9 Pro is still a beast buy too, dog. I keep hearing that too. I'm just waiting. What I'm really waiting to see is if somebody on XDA is gonna be able to flash that unlocked international ROM for the T-Mobile version of the 10 Pro. Your boy will instantly be doing it. I don't care if I gotta reset my phone, unlock bootloader. I don't care. Soon as that becomes a thing, I'm instantly doing it because I don't like how T-Mobile handles their upgrades. Looks like I might be taking a drive to the T-Mobile store tomorrow. I have a free line that I'm going to upgrade to the OnePlus 10 Pro. There you go, dog. And like I said, I don't know if it's free just like to add like with the line or whatever, but like if you have like an older device for trade-in, like I want to say here, let me see. OnePlus 10 Pro. I had it saved. T-Mobile deal. Here it is. Oh, it doesn't have it on here. Here we go. T-Mobile report. There we go. So yeah, eligible devices, bro. So for the $900 trade-ins for the iPhones, you could trade all the way back to an iPhone 10, bro. Came out 2017. That's what? 3 plus 2, 5. That's a 5-year-old phone and get this phone for free. Now, I don't know if people want to make that jump from iOS over to something like a OnePlus, but bro, that's a 5-year-old phone. You can find an iPhone 10 right now if you went on like OfferUp or something for maybe like $350, $400, bro. It doesn't have to be in like the best condition. You know what I'm saying? And literally trade it in and they'll give you the rest of the money for the 10 Pro. On the Samsung side, you can trade in all the way back to a Galaxy S20. So that's what, 2 years? Yeah, that's 2 years there. For OnePlus 9 Pro, which is last year's model. For Google, Pixel 5 is the earliest. LG, you could trade in the Wing. And then for Moto, you could trade in either of the Razors, the first generation Razor or second generation Razor. But they do have, $600 trade-ins, $450, $300. But obviously, everybody's going to want to go for that $900 trade-in without a doubt. So yeah, there you go. You could trade in some pretty old stuff, man. Hey, Sean, what's going on, man? Hope everything is good with you, dog. Yup, Ben and Nick are two cool dudes. They really are, man. They really are. They really are. Johan said, okay, finally done with class. Bro, I literally just started a class this week, and I honestly haven't really started any of my work for the class, man. I am like, ugh. I'm so tired of school. I'm ready to graduate, man. Yo, Scoop, what's going on, man? What's going on? He said Windows Phone was their own doing. Charged too much to do business. Exactly, dog. Exactly. That's true. I do miss having, again, that extra OS, though. Like, like if we could have, like, a modern, updated Web OS or something like that, yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope. Let's see. Slang said, what's good? What's going on, my guy? I was kind of reading ahead and got caught there. Genosa said, I missed my OnePlus 6. There you go. That's taking it back for sure. The only people not upset about OEMs taking the charger out of the box were techies who have chargers. And that's kind of how I was. Like, and the thing is, I was kind of upset, but I was upset for other people. When it comes to Type C chargers, bro, I have like four. I have two of the Samsung fast chargers. I have the Spigen ArcStation. I have two of those because I bought two cases from Spigen with the Fold, and they give you a free charger. So I got two free chargers. Like, bro, I'm good when it comes to chargers, but I'm mad for everybody else because. And then when Apple like when Samsung did it, it's like, okay, they've been Type C for a while. When Apple did it, they made the back end of that. They made the back end of the cable Type C. So even if you had a charger previously, it was a normal USB-A slot in. So you still had to go buy an updated charger. Like, it's like the way that Apple did it, you honestly did not have a choice. You didn't have a choice. Unless you had other Android phones lying around and you had chargers for those. But other than that, if you were all in Apple, you didn't have another option, man. And that just kind of sucks. In all honesty. He said, if you win the lotto, you'll be out like a candle, bro. I'll be ghost, man. I don't want those 87 uncles and cousins he never knew about until a lot. Yo, facts, man. Facts, dog. That's exactly it, bro. That's exactly it. Did you hear someone say unlocked bootloader? I know that's all LaShawn right there, bro. I know that's all LaShawn there. Yo, Galen said, if I win the lotto, we going on vacay. Hey, just let me know. Take off PTO for work, dog. I'm with you. Because I'm getting ready to take a break from them anyway. Fools getting on my nerves. I don't like Apple, but I respect they tech. Exactly, Urban. And that's the thing, man. Like, people have to understand that. Like, you cannot like something, but have a ton of respect for it, bro. You can definitely, like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Not every device is going to be for every consumer, right? I feel like a lot of the times some reviewers, and I'm not even just talking about big channels. I'm talking about people in general. I feel like sometimes reviewers review everything as if they're just picking up an iPhone. And it's like, dude, you got stuff like something like a Fold or a Duo. You can't review that from the perspective of how you would use an iPhone. It's a completely different experience. Even Duo to Fold, you cannot review those two devices the exact same way because they're two devices meant for drastically different consumers. The same way, external monitors and one ultra-wide monitor is totally subjective and it's going to be user dependent. Literally, Duo, Fold. It's the same metaphor. Right? So it's like different strokes for different folks, man. People just don't seem to understand that. You're in out alone with not starting work. Bro, it's tough, man, for me to get started, dog. He says Symbian and Migo will always have a soft spot in my heart. I honestly can say I've never used those, Brad. I've never used those, man. Never, man. Never. Samsung added in last update, 14th of April. To Buds Live, 360 audio and wearable app updated too. That's great, Doodle, but I don't have it yet. I got an unlock variant. I don't have it yet, man. But my Duo has the April update. I'm just saying. Like, let me stop for people think I really don't like Samsung. Let me stop for people really don't think I like Samsung, man. For real. But like I said, kind of do some housekeeping. Go ahead and wrap this thing on up. We getting pretty close to that time, folks. You already know I can sit here and go on about this stuff forever. But the missus will come out and smack me upside the head and say, you better get your son. Driving me crazy. But, so housekeeping, man. Like I said, normally we do... Eyes all irritated. Normally we do case journey video tomorrow. I had something lined up, but I'm honestly kind of just not really feeling it. So we're going to skip case journey tomorrow. So no case journey video tomorrow. Most likely what I'm going to do, LaShawn crazy, he said don't get beat up. Yo, for real, cause she got them hands, bro. Let me tell you. But so most likely no case journey video tomorrow. I think I'm going to take that extra time and put into what I want to drop for, Jano says, I can't with you. He said, quick, somebody mention anime to keep this train going. Yo, I can't with y'all too much, man. But yeah, so on Monday we should have duo first impressions after just about a week. So just about a week of usage. I want to get my first impressions on that. And then probably Friday I'll probably drop I don't know about Friday yet. We'll figure it out. We'll drop something. We'll drop something. One plus coverage is gonna be thrown in there, thrown in there too. Who knows? I might even drop a one plus video tomorrow for y'all. Who knows, man? I'm feeling hype about these devices right now. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm excited. So I might go ahead and drop that joint tomorrow. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Well, we might end up pulling an all nighter, an all nighter, man. Who knows? But so tomorrow, oh no, later on tonight first, my bad. Later on tonight, we got Juan and TK. I'm pretty sure it's later on tonight. Normally between 11 and 11:30. They sometimes switch it up, but best of our week. Definitely make sure you guys go in and check them out. MPT, you said, are you crazy for thinking about trading your S22 for that? Just caught me off guard. I don't know about that personally, but again, I haven't had this long enough to be able to make that call. But I don't think you're crazy. If you feel as though you would enjoy the 10 Pro more, man, hey, who am I to tell people what to do with their devices? But best of our week, definitely make sure that you guys go and check them out. On Friday, we got LaShawn, holla at your boy, Ignite Hours, open mic night. Definitely make sure that you go ahead and check them or check him out as well. I want to say. No, that might have been last week. Is there any other streams besides that? I know Barry be knowing the whole schedule. LaShawn too. Like y'all be knowing the whole schedule. Is there any other streams besides those? For, like over the weekend? Just to make sure. I want to make sure that there's no other streams over the weekend that we ain't shouting out. But okay, we should be good. We should be clear. All right, cool. So yeah, definitely make sure y'all check out Juan and TK later tonight. LaShawn tomorrow at 9 p.m. open mic, Ignite Hours. Check the homies out, man. Oh, see, I knew I was forgetting it. Bro, Slang on Saturday, El Jefe on Sunday. Brain fart, let's go. Slang on Saturday, El Jefe on Sunday. Make sure y'all check them out. Monday, y'all got T. Tuesday, GG. Wednesday, Eric at Wire Wednesday. Right back here Thursday night with your boy Ike. So that's the schedule right there. I say it every week. You don't need cable. You got a dope stream every night of the week, man. Check you guys later. Thanks so much for coming through and supporting your boy, man. Have a good night, everybody. I will catch you all later. Deuces.